In this video, we're going to explore 3 other starting points for becoming more comfortable spending time with ourselves. Quality time. Find the paths that vibe the most with you, and then infuse them into your life and your routine. Number 4, journal or create a private blog. Journaling is beneficial regardless of age, gender, or whatever. A journal is a snapshot of our evolution. It helps us to get to know our intuition and inner voice better, and can really be like having our own private therapy session. An opportunity to have a bird's eye view of our lives and see the bigger picture. But many of us are afraid to look at our lives too closely, afraid of what we might see or feel compelled to change or accept. But in order to get comfortable with yourself, you have to look at yourself and see yourself as a work in progress, as a developing story, and as a co-author to that story. If freestyle journaling feels uncomfortable, create some of your own prompts to answer. How am I doing? What's been heavy on my heart recently or stressful? What are my hopes? What have I been grateful for recently or proud of? What adjustments have I been going through? How's my relationship with my job or school or a partner or a friend been going? One of the funnest parts of journaling is going back and reading things, noticing patterns and growth, and learning lessons from this self-reflection. Number 5, set some personal goals and intentions and check in on those goals every now and then. Write down what you hope to accomplish this next month. In what ways do you want to grow? What direction do you want your life to go in? You can set health goals, professional goals, goals related to your home or your relationships, goals about developing a certain skill or finishing a project. Checking in on these goals is one of the many meaningful ways we can spend quality time with ourselves. We can allow there to be space to ask, what's getting in the way of me reaching these goals? Are there ways I can modify my environment or circumstances or expectations in order to increase the odds for success? And sometimes goals are no longer relevant or realistic or helpful, and so they can morph or dissolve. Number 6, learn things. Our brains have a natural inclination to grow, and it needs nutrients to do that. Feeding it doesn't have to be boring if you're willing to do some experimenting. What's a skill you'd like to develop? Learn about it. What's a period in history that has always fascinated you? Learn about it. Reading fiction and fantasy is a way of learning too, because you're learning about another person's world and life and feelings, building empathy. What topics stimulate your curiosity and interest? Learn about local or world issues that mean something to you. Find articles or borrow a book from the library or watch documentaries. Learning is stimulating when you're choosing to learn about stimulating things. And there's an endless amount of intriguing things to learn about. We've gone through 6 paths for becoming more comfortable with ourselves and alone time. Don't focus too much in the beginning about the outcomes and the benefits. The impact and power of your efforts will gradually unfold as you start weaving these rituals and activities into your routine and make them habits. You'll soon find that hanging out with yourself becomes more enjoyable, and suddenly life feels more manageable because you've come into a better relationship with yourself.